Okay, so the record is stopped. So in this lecture, we will focus on the first part of this play, which is the chorus. Before moving into the chorus, for the tragical history of Dr. Faustus, the first thing it's given in the book, it is the dramatis persona. Dramatis persona, as we said, that one of the elements of any play or tragedy like the Faustus, there is a character in the play. So the main character of this play is Dr. Faustus. He is the hero, and all this play, the tragedy of Dr. Faustus is going around and moving around the action of Dr. Faustus and how Dr. Faustus will make a deal with the devil and what happened to him. We have another characters in this play. So here it's given like in the book, there is the Pope. We know that the Pope is the chief man or the head the principle of the Catholic Church in Rome, in the Vatican. We have Cardinal of Florence. They are like the main bishops of the cities under the service of the Pope. We have the Emperor of Germany, whom Dr. Faustus. Those the first two characters, the Pope and Cardinal of Florence, where Dr. Faustus will travel into Rome and he will make fun on them. They are religious characters related with religion. The other, the Emperor of Germany, where Dr. Faustus is admired, and Dr. Faustus will sum up a magical things for him. We have the Duke of Anhalt, also Dr. Faustus admired, and also will do a magical trick for him. We have Faustus. He is the main character. He is the protagonist of this play, and this play, the tragical history of Dr. Faustus, is entitled upon the main character, Dr. Faustus. We have Valdez and Cornelius. They are the friends of Faustus. They are here when we study Dr. Faustus, you just like make an analysis of the character. So here we have good character who stand with the side of Dr. Faustus, and there is the bad character who stand against Dr. Faustus, and they are a friend of Dr. Faustus, but they are encouraging him toward moving into magic. So Valdez and Cornelius, we will see them in the first act, where they are teaching Dr. Faustus how to summon the devil. We have Wagner. Wagner is the servant of Faustus. He is a minor character here, but he is a reflection for Dr. Faustus. As a servant, he is coming from a low class, but he is imitating Dr. Faustus, and he is imitating the behavior of Dr. Faustus and even the talk of Dr. Faustus. And Wagner also will do some magic trick with his friend. We have the clown. We have Robin and Ralph, Adventina. Those are the kind of minor characters who will appear with Wagner. We have the horse courser. Here is increasing the fun in this play, and who will uh, make a kind of a deal with Dr. Faustus. We have a knight um, who is coming with the Emperor of Germany, and the knight will make fun of Dr. Faustus, and Dr. Faustus will do a magic trick for him by putting a horn on his head. We have an old man here. It is a very important character in this play. It also has an indication for the morality play. As we already said, that Dr. Faustus, some of the critics, they consider it as a tragedy, while the rest they consider it as a morality play. But here, some of them, they said that Dr. Faustus, he wrote a tragedy, but he used the elements of morality play. One of them, it is the old man, the man who looks very kind of an old. He has wisdom. He will advise Dr. Faustus to leave magic. We have the scholars, friars, attendants. Scholars, they are two appearing at the first act, while the rest they are three without names. They are the good friends of Dr. Faustus. They are on the contrary to Valdez and Cornelius. They are also encouraging Dr. Faustus to leave magic. The friars and the attendants, they appeared either in the ceremony of Rome, or either appeared in the gathering of the Duke of Vanholt or the Emperor of Germany. We have the Duchess of Vanholt. She is a pregnant woman who's married to the Duke of Vanholt, and she is looking for a grave. We have Lucifer. Lucifer, he is the main devil, and who will appear in this play also to threaten Dr. Faustus. We have Beelzebub, also another devil, and he is the minister of Lucifer. We have Mephistopheles, a very important character in this play. He is the devil summoned by Dr. Faustus in this play, and here Mephistopheles will make or appear as a companion, and goes hand with hand with Dr. Faustus through all the play from the beginning till the end. We have the good angel and the evil angel. They are both just like contrary to each other. They are a fictitious character. Dr. Christopher Marlowe in Dr. Faustus borrowed this term or those fictitious characters from the morality play, and he placed it in Dr. Faustus. Here it's mainly related with the conflict, to just like to reflect the interior or the inner conflict in Dr. Faustus. We have also the seven deadly sins. They appeared like in a show for the entertainment of Dr. Faustus. We have devils. Lots of devils will appear to just like to place a crown on the head of Dr. Faustus and others. We have spirits in the shapes of Alexander the Great, of his partner, and also of Helen. They are the devils, or here it's called like the spirits, which Dr. Faustus will summon up during his life of magic. And also we have the chorus. So those are the dramatis persona in this play. Some of them, they are main character, like Dr. Faustus, like Mephistopheles, and the rest of them, they appear like a minor character. Here at the end, he put the chorus, and the play started with the entrance of the chorus. So the chorus here is Dr. Faust's approach from the ancient Greek drama. In the past, they don't have the, as we said in the introduction or in the previous lecture, that in the ancient plays, they don't have the technique and the stage direction for giving the audience an information about the play. So here, Christopher Marlowe, he used the chorus. In the past, or in ancient Greek drama, the chorus, they are a group of people. They are not characters. They are not performing on the stage, but only they working like a commentator. They appear before the start of the play, or at the end of the play, or in the middle of the play. They give information. I mean here, their role to give an information, a very sometimes background information to the play. Sometimes they escape or they skip some of the irrelevant information. Like here for Dr. Faustus, we don't want to start with his life from the beginning, but we want to start from Dr. Faustus as scholar. So here Christopher Marlowe, he was very skillful by using the chorus to skip the part of his life. And also here the chorus is giving the role of the character, the main character, what happened in the play. He is giving the the setting of this play. By the setting, I mean the time and the place of this play, where the action happened in this play. So the chorus is very important in Dr. Faustus, or in the play of Dr. Faustus. He will appear here at the beginning of the play and in the middle between the acts, and also at the end of this play, where he will give the moral lesson of this play. So the chorus from the beginning, he said that this play, Dr. Faustus, or the tragical history of Dr. Faustus, is not about the, you just like give the information. He make the background. He want to give or to draw a picture or portrait in the front of the audience, that what will happen in this play. So he's telling the audience, he's just like commenting on the action of this play. He is saying that this play is not about the work, or it's about the march, the armies going to the field, because the ancient drama is mainly about the war and the theme of war. This play is not about the love also, because in the ancient drama, and mainly also in the Dark Ages, the major themes for drama, it's about war and it's about love. But here the chorus is saying this play is not about war. This play is not about love, about two people, like male and female, falling in love in the courts of kings, or they are talking about love, or about some of I mean, the army working toward war. This
War?
also display, it is not about uh, the deeds of a great warrior like Achilles or the others. But this play,
دكتور
it's about Victor Faustus. This play, it's about a man, a gentleman, who is looking for his fortune. Either his fortune are good, is good, or uh, his fortune is bad. So here also, Christopher Marlowe used the muse here, the 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 gods of the Greek were at the beginning, like how John Milton and others, they start the their work of literature by just like calling upon the gods by uh, just like um, you know um, asking for the help of the gods to provide or to inspire them with the knowledge that's required to do the literary work. So here, this play, it's about Victor Faustus. He is a gentleman, and you have to just like to uh, clap your hand for him, and also to judge him, to judge his fortune, either Victor Faustus and the decision that Victor Faustus took, good or bad. Now, Victor Faustus here is not a real man. Is I mean, Victor Faustus chose to look for his dreams, for because in this world we have the physical things and the metaphysical things.
دكتور علي
So Victor Faustus uh, just chose. I told you to not talk through the class. Okay,
Sorry to
so
interrupt you,
Batul, do not talk through the class. I know what is the problem. The problem is a technical problem. The class now is full, is 100 students. I cannot accept okay anymore. Is that clear? I know the problem before you
Okay,
are
doctor.
saying anything. Okay, yes, thank you. So here Dr. Faustus is looking for the metaphysical things. He's looking for his infancies. He's looking for the world that is not real. Now, Dr. Faustus, now the course is giving the information about Dr. Faustus. Okay, the first thing he did, the course, he gave us the theme of this play. So this play, it is not about war, it is not about love, it is not about a great heroes like Achilles and the others. Okay, but it is about Dr. Faustus, and now he is giving us an information about Dr. Faustus. So now Dr. Faustus is born. Where he's born in Germany. He is a philosopher or a doctor born in Germany. Now his parents, I mean his father and his mother, they are pays of stocks. They are poor family. They are totally different. Here's we note that there is a difference between ancient drama, I mean Greek drama, whereas Aristotle in his book the Poetics, he placed the convention of a drama. He said that the tragic hero, he should be a man of I mean famous man, the man with lots of power, a king. He should be a king. But here, Dr. Faustus, his parents, they are base of stock. They are uh, very poor. So in Germany, where Dr. Faust is born, and he is born exactly in the city of Rhodes. And then after that, he went to Wittenberg, where he grew up as a young man, and where there he just like went through the study of lots of fields of knowledge, and he studied divinity, and then after that they gave him the 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 doctor name, so he become a doctor, um, and he just like become one of the scholar of Germany and one of the scholar of the city of Wittenberg in Germany. And after that, he mastered divinity. He mastered disputes. It means logic, or it means theology. Also, he mastered medicine, and also uh, he mastered religion, and also law. But Dicta Faustus here is just like the the Icarus, the the myth from the Greek time, where Icarus, um he is it's a myth. It is a magical something aerial happened in the past in ancient Greek, where there is a man who start feeling very proud of himself, and then he starts building a wings, and those wings, it's made from wax, and then he started flying, okay, because he saw himself like very high from the average of the people, and then he started flying over the land, and started flying very high till he reached the sun, and from the heat of the sun, there is the wax who melts, and then he fell down and he died. Okay, so it's just like in Arabic we have also lots of proverbs used for this. Okay, it's about يعني الغرور. Okay, so also we have said يعني in Arabic ما طار طير وارتفع إلا. Okay, so the same thing here. It's related for Dr. Faustus. Dr. Faustus now he is feeling up or filled or swollen with a self-conceit. It means pride. Okay, and we will see the uh, pride in the conversation, or through the conversation of Dr. Faustus with Mephistopheles. Um, pride it means الغرور الفخر. Okay. So the same thing what happened to Icarus in Greek, uh, or ancient Greek, will happen for Dr. Faustus, but now Dr. Faustus is totally different from Icarus. He chose to exercise the devilish act. Now Dr. Faustus will leave all the fields of knowledge that he masters. He is a doctor, he is a scientist, but will leave all this and will go for studying magic. And now he is looking for the books of necromancy. Necromancy, it means the books um, that will summon up the spirits, will call up the spirits. اسمي استدعي الأرواح. Now, Dr. Faustus, he preferred magic, and he preferred necromancy over all the bliss, all the the kind of grace he has. And now Dr. Faust is this, and he is sitting in his room, in his the study room. Now here the chorus, as we said, it is a very important in this play. Now he is not acting in this play. He's not performing an action in this play. But what his role in this play? He is the first thing he gave us the theme of this play. He introduced the main character in this play. Okay, the Faustus. Now he gave us an information, an introduction about Dr. Faustus, and now he introduced and he just like draw up the attention of the audience. He draw up, I mean, he brought the surprise for the audience both, because this play is totally different from the rest of the plays you hear. This play is not about war, it's not about love, it's not about a great warrior, but this play is about man, and he is a scholar, he's a doctor, and now he will choose to study magic. So till now, we done with the chorus. This is the first part of this play. It's a very important. He make the introduction, and he just like gave us the exposition. This part we call it the exposition. It is just a part of the exposition, the introduction for this play, which is given by the chorus. So